This video is part 10 in a 30-part series on Dale Carnegie's principles for how to win friends and influence people. This video blog is on principle number 10, which is the best way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Let me rephrase that principle. It's not the best way, it's the only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. About a month ago, I secured an account for one of my clients who provides coffee services. With the agreement, basically we put a machine into an office where they agreed to buy all of their coffee from us. About 3 weeks after we had placed the machine within their building, I was notified from the man who services that particular account that there were 2 other suppliers that had also placed machines. As a result, our sales were significantly lower than expected, and it wasn't really economically viable for the investment we had to make to place the machine in that location. Now, my immediate thought was to phone up this lady and to tell her that she had not agreed to or not done what we had agreed to verbally, and basically ask her why she didn't do it. Instead, I took a different approach. I emailed her and apologized that I hadn't done a very good job communicating what the requirements were for our agreement, and then I outlined how that if the other 2 suppliers were not removed, that we would have to remove our equipment because it just wasn't economically feasible. I got a phone call probably within an hour after sending that note from the lady I had been dealing with at that company. She was very quick to ask what needed to be done to keep us on as a supplier, and that she would be willing to remove the other 2 coffee suppliers so that we would be the sole supplier. Because of the way I framed things, there was no argument. I didn't point fingers at her and she didn't point fingers at me, and it was a very pleasant interaction. On the other hand, if I would have went in arguing that she had done something wrong, I think I probably would not have been able to secure the account and remove the other 2 competitors. I would recommend that if you want to be able to influence people to do what you want, and that could be getting them to sign on as a customer, that you should try and avoid arguments at all costs, because usually nothing comes out good from an argument. I would say that if you avoid arguments, you will have a much better success rate in getting people to do what you want. Thank you for listening to this video blog, and be sure, if you're watching this on YouTube, to check out all of my blog posts at www.profitworks.ca/blog.